lemonade, Joel?
Was it?
Senpai?
Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday night. I know, surprise, surprise. It's Goatly Goat Live on a Wednesday evening. What a shock. What a wonderful little treat we have for ourselves on a lovely Wednesday night. Nice little midweek action. How are we all doing tonight, folks? How is everybody doing tonight as we are going to get set to settle on in for some Shiny Alpha Gardevoir hunts? I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited too. I know Fossilized Yoshi is ready to go. So, yeah, how you doing, folks? How are we all doing, folks? Andrew Wade, what's up? Blue, what's up? Dragons are the bomb. What's up, Diamond Hustle? How are we doing tonight, everybody? Oh, Bidoof above, let me try that again. Oh, Bidoof above, Carp Cap, grant us the shiny luck for a Alpha Gardevoir. That's what I like to see. It's what I like to see. What's up, Dragonic? How are we doing tonight? All right, folks. Without further ado, it's gonna be a relatively quick stream tonight. So the goal is, hopefully it's a quick stream tonight. Let's just put it that way. We'll go for like an hour or so, probably a little longer than that. But the goal tonight, obviously, is to get as many resets in for Alpha Gardevoir as we can, as we continue the wheel selects our shiny hunting type series. Currently on Fairy, making that the static Alpha Gardevoir reset, making that rather our target for the Fairy typing in that series. We're currently up to reset number 461 on odds of 1 in 1,024. As I have the perfected Dex data, but not a shiny charm, which between tonight and tomorrow will be, because if we can't get Gardevoir tonight, we're going to be going again tomorrow. But between tonight and tomorrow, we hopefully get Gardevoir so that I can work on my Dex data so that I could get the shiny charm ahead of next week's Naughty or Nice shiny event hosted by Glaxon. We're going to be doing that starting on, I think entries can be submitted offline by the teams, so I'll be doing that a little bit on Sunday offline, but Monday next week, we're going to be right in the thick of it with the Naughty or Nice shiny hunt. What's up, MJ? Welcome on in, and as we get set up, yeah, we're doing a little surprise stream on a Wednesday night. We got to get Alpha Gardevoir, you know what I mean? We got to keep moving along here. Let me mute the music and see, hopefully oh, no, the game audio is still so off. I don't understand why. All right, we'll keep the audio going then. We'll keep the music rocking and rolling. But 461, we get no Gardevoir. So, onward and reset word. All right, you know the drill. Pressure time. Today will be a bit different. I'll be doing an endless run for the stream. Check-ins every 25 rooms. Good luck, Blue. Let us know how it goes. We'll see you every 25 rooms, gamer. Good, I got my shiny giraffe with the intellectual mark last night. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Let's go, Dragonic. Let's go. Big W, gamer. Proud of you. See, it's a testament of patience. It's a testament of time. You just gotta put the effort in. You gotta put the minutes, the hours, the days, weeks, whatever it may be for that particular hunt, and it'll work for you. I promise. Look at that go. Shiny giraffe with an intellectual mark. Love that. W, gamer. W. What up, Kieran? Welcome on in. How are we doing on a lovely little Wednesday night? Is that a Mewtwo PFP you got going on there? They're so small on my side, it's hard for me to tell. Like, literally, it's always so hard for me to tell. Either way, how are we doing tonight? 17 checks. So you got 17 shinies in this, and it took that many till you finally got the intellectual mark? Is that what we're saying there? 17 checks? That's wild. I mean, hey, that's a lot better odds than trying to get a 3-segment Dunsparce, you know? Or a family of 3 mousehold. I don't even know why I'm holding the second Joy-Con. I literally don't need it at all. I love this shiny hunting method. It's the easiest, laziest thing in my entire life. All systems go! Endless time. Let's go, Blue. See you on floor 25. I don't know why. It just reminded me. Yeah, my dad is one of the most unintentionally funny people of all time. So, I guess maybe intentionally, but we'll try. We'll see where this goes. So, he used to tell me a story all the time, I guess when he was like, when I was a real wee lad youngin'. He was in an elevator, he got into an elevator on the, or I guess, yeah, he was like the bottom floor of an elevator. And, someone gets on the elevator and just asks, oh, is this going up? And without missing a beat, he goes, nah, it's going left. The elevator's going left, folks. Is Sally still alive? Oh, Kieran. Oh, don't you worry. You think I would allow anything to happen to my daughter here? Are you kidding me? Sally is alive and well. She's rocking her Timbs, man. She's ready to go. Just gonna wait for Shiny Rayquaza raids tomorrow night. Does it start tonight or tomorrow night? I thought it was tonight. I could be wrong on that though. Oh no, it is tomorrow night. I'm thinking that's right because tonight's Wednesday. We're not Thursday. So yeah, tomorrow night Rayquaza raids. Hopefully, if we can get Gardevoir between tonight or tomorrow night, we can hop on into Rayquaza raids because that would be ideal. I'd love to get some Rayquaza raids done. How long that event goes for? Like 10 days, right? Because maybe we'll do a little bit of that on Saturday also during the battle stream, you know? If we can't get to it tomorrow night. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But that being said, folks, so we're going to be here again tomorrow night as normal, and then we're going to be back on Saturday also as normal. We're going to see how this whole Gardevoir thing goes, because if I need to throw in another stream on Friday night, I might, just so we can get this damn thing tomorrow night. I thought so, Dragonic. Thank you for reminding me. Because again, so the kind of the crux, the deadline, the linchpin sort of timing that I'm dealing with right now is ahead. I want to get the shiny charm ahead of the Naughty or Nice shiny hunting event next week. I'm gonna need to pull away from a static hunt, soft resetting, in order to fill that dex entry data up. So no, Rayquaza raid start tomorrow night, Andrew. The Naughty or Nice shiny hunting event starts on the 22nd, which, if I'm not mistaken, is also conveniently a certain somebody's day of birth, name day, if you will. You want to draw something again, but I don't know what to draw. Let's go for. Let's see. How can what kind of inspiration can we send Kieran's way, chat? What do we think? Not drawing any more Honkai Star Rail characters over there, Karen? Or Persona? We're just kind of like on to something else tonight. All right, let's see. 468. Let's see that. Gardevoir, shine! Nope. It's because it had to be on 469. Nice. Thank you guys for joining on this surprise Wednesday stream. If you're over on YouTube, do me a favor, please hit that like button down below. It takes a moment of your time, but it's greatly appreciated by the guy here. Helps the stream out tremendously, especially within the first 30 minutes of the stream. The more activity that YouTube sees, the more likely it is to promote it to other people. So I could use your help getting there, chat. Also, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. We finally got over 3,900 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much to each and every one of you. 33,905 subscribers out there. I love that. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. We are now on the steady march to 4,000. Steady march to 4,000. It's crazy, too, because this time last year, I think I had about 800 subs. It's amazing what can happen in a year. Which, let that be a little inspiration for y'all out there. It's amazing what can happen in a year. You never really know. Great idea. Never mind. Gonna draw Jiao. Oh, man, I'm gonna butcher that name. It's definitely Jiao Chu, now because he's silly. All right, I'm usually pretty good when it comes to, and I mean, I'm assuming that's a Chinese name based on the spelling there. I say that as somebody who actually can identify the difference between Japanese, Chinese, and Korean. Just putting it out there. But yeah, for some reason, like J and Q names in Chinese have always tripped me up like that. The Jiao part, not so much. The Chiu part is, on the other hand, whatever. My Dynasty Warriors knowledge is coming out of me now. You're starting to see it a little bit. Have I ever watched Dragon Ball Z or Super? Hell yes, I've watched Dragon Ball Z. Up to a certain point, though. When I was younger, when I was on first run, rather. I think... I know I made it past the Cell Saga, but I'm not sure how much further I made it beyond that. But I didn't see Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball Super, so... I'll defer on that one. It's okay, I don't know how to say his name either. Go. No worries, Kieran. Yeah, it's definitely it's funny because huge Dynasty Warriors fan. I mean, literally to the point where I read the books that they're inspired by. Even played all the other like anthology games within that franchise. Like phenomenal games. Great history too. I even took an introduction to Chinese class when I was a senior in college. I still have an insanely difficult time pronouncing certain letters and accents and yeah, no, it's a very difficult language to master with the tongue. What a way to phrase that. Difficult language. Let's put it that way. It's interesting to me though too because when you see Chinese written out, it's kind of crazy because they have like characters instead of letters, and the characters are all kind of like I don't know. It's like the way that you pronounce a word is impacted by like the accents. So like the way that we read, like I guess with English letters, Chinese words like jiao chu, like you just posted there, Karen. There's 4 accents in Chinese. I don't know if this is Mandarin or Cantonese, but there's 4 accents basically that, depending on what accent is over the letter, is how you say the word, and all 4 words have a different meaning. Like if you use an accent on the same letter, all 4 words have different meaning, and they could be really dangerously different words too. Like you could be saying like hello to somebody, or as an example, and it could like if you say it with the wrong accent, it could be like, go fly a kite, you know. I would like to one of these days be able to understand it a little bit better though. Take French classes so you have no clue. No worries. Hey, listen, I took high school. I took Spanish in high school. I thought it'd be more applicable for me on a daily basis in my adult life. It has not been. When I lived in New York, a little bit more so, but not once I moved out of it, seemingly. I had one of my close friends took French in high school though, and we were. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was fortunate enough to go to a good public school in New York. But I guess because we were so close to the following locale, our French, Spanish and Italian didn't get this, and if I knew this, I probably would have taken French. But the French class kids got to go to Montreal. What the hell is that? Québécois. What up, Dragonic83? Welcome on in. Bonjour, indeed. Very appropriate. How you doing tonight? I get to eat a French breakfast tomorrow. Oh. French toast? Love French toast. I don't think that's really the same thing, though. I would have to... Isn't... This is going to be one of the dumbest American things I think I ever say. It's named French toast. Wouldn't they make it in France? I mean, they do that with French fries. They just call them fries. I'm totally kidding, by the way. They don't do that. I don't even think... I was going to say, I don't even think the French really eat fries a lot. I don't know. I now I'm talking out of my ass. I went from like talking about something I actually know to talking completely out of my ass. So we're just going to get back to shining, I think. All right, Gardevoir, come on. Be kind to us, Gardevoir. Please, shine. Please, oh please. Check-in number 1, room 26, 515 bucks, 42 out of 100 HP. Blue, come on, you gotta heal up over there, man. What you doing? Subjects encountered the Angler, Hanger, Infestation, Void Mass, Squiddle, Turret, and the areas encountered glass tunnels. Looks like you got a ways to go there, Blue. Dragonic, you could speak English and Spanish and a little bit of French and other languages, but not that well. That's impressive. Good for you. I hardly speak English well. Take Spanish on my 3rd year. Do you like Spanish, Dragons? Would you prefer to have taken another language? All right, there we go. FYI, the subject encounter section will reset every 100 rooms. Got you. So subjects can show up multiple times. I'll try to keep track of that there. But still, yo hablo pequeño. You speak a little bit. I got you. See, I understand. I don't know the word for understand in Spanish, but I understand pequeño. Poquito. Playing Breath of the Wild DLC? Nice. Nice. What do you think of it so far? I have not come even close to getting Breath of the Wild, which I really should. I've been meaning to get that one. I should have put that on my Christmas list, actually. You can speak Spanish? Sí. I can't do it that well. I thought I used to be good way back when, but these days, I'm way out of practice. All I want for Christmas is Shiny Gardevoir. Kieran, if it's this reset, I'll go nuts. Loving it. I like that, Dragonic. Yeah, I definitely want to hop on the Breath of the Wild, even Tears of the Kingdom train, because, I mean, not that I was the biggest Zelda fan back in the day, but it's as I've gotten a greater appreciation for like the vintage and retro games like that, or series, I should say, like that. I realized, yeah, like considering how highly regarded both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are, it's like it's silly not to even have them at this point. You know what I mean? Spanish fun. I hardly know how to speak, but I get to make a crap ton of food and eat it too. You could do that without speaking the language, but at the same time, I guess it makes it more authentic, you know? You're rusty? Fair. Hola, señor Goli, ¿cómo estás? Estoy muy bien, ¿y tú? Oh, I still got it, baby. Let's go. Come on, Gardevoir. You're killing me right now. All right, onward. Get it, Blue. You got this. Comprendo. Understand. Yeah, you know. See that? Talk about rusty. My goodness. I forgot comprendo. No lo comprendo. Beat Zelda 2, and that was hard as heck. Admittedly, I've seen a couple of other creator friends playing Tears of the Kingdom, and it looks like it is like challenges. Look at that game and think to themselves like, God damn, that's one hell of a puzzle. Oh, bravo. Thank you. No, it's all good. Thank you. You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. You're too kind. Hate that game but beat it. Yeah, that means it was a good game then. That means it was a good game. Because if you hated it and you put it down, it would not have been worth completing. But completing a game that you just hate the experience of getting through means at least it's a good enough game to be worth completing. Or you just have enough respect for the franchise at that point, too. You know, it could be one or the other. You know what? I want to just test one thing real quick. This Gardevoir, 70. Okay. 70 and female. I want to make sure I'm not doing something completely stupid here. I know the method works because I've seen varying sizes of Gardevoir on the resets. I just want to make sure. And I don't remember if I marked that one or not. I did not. Okay, good. Now I did. I thank Sally for her shoe reference. Ah, she is very happy to hear that, and she is welcome. She sends her kind regards. All right, let's check on this because it was a level 70 female Gardevoir before. I just want to at reset 474. I just want to make sure, you know. Girl, where you at? 70 male. See, yes, this is working. Okay. It's just an absolute test of my patience. I know some basic conversation phrases like igualmente. Oh, I haven't heard that word in so long. Or likewise and más o menos or more or less in response. Ah, igualmente is likewise. I say the word likewise so regularly, too. If only I'd known. I should have been saying igualmente this entire time. Hello, thou art gazing upon a friendly Forg from nearby Endine Pass. Welcome on in, Frogmaster. How you doing, buddy? Welcome, Forgy. Forg, you've played a little bit of Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, right? Dragonic 83 rather, I should say, is playing the DLC to Breath of the Wild, right? Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild? Haven't played Zelda 4 Sword Adventures on the Game Boy Advance. I didn't have any other friends or the Game Boy Advance. That's fair. That you know what? Those are kind of key qualifiers in order to play in those games. Breath of the Wild, thank you. BOTWTOTK. In my mind, they're all just 4 letters, and there's an OT in both of them. So I'm just like, screw it, man. I'm throwing my arms up on this one. If the shiny is female, you should name her Sally. Would be kind of appropriate. Guys, another reminder for y'all over on YouTube, please hit that like button if you haven't done so already. It takes a second of your time, but it is greatly appreciated by the guy here in the chair. And it's the most go-to thing that you can do for free. If y'all are over on Twitter, I wish there was a like button to show it too, but if you're joining for the first time, please hit that follow button. I'm 1 follower away from 50, guys. I did not expect it to. I mean, admittedly, it's been a few months since I started on Twitch. I did not think it was going to happen this fast. I didn't think it was going to happen. I'm very excited, so. Admittedly, I still have a few steps to go before getting to the affiliate program on Twitch. Really just a matter of watch time, but I feel confident with the way things have been going. and the fact that I got the most goated individuals out there in this community to help me out with that. I love y'all. You beautiful people. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. A Zelda fan because of Breath of the Wild. I haven't played the DLC for it, though. There you go. So you're a Zelda fan because of Breath of the Wild. See, that's what I'm saying. Did I say Twitter again? You know what the problem is? I refuse to call it X, so in my mind, Twitter and Twitch are the same thing. So if you're over on Twitch and not Twitter, because if I'm streaming on Twitter, something's gone horribly, horribly wrong. But if you're over on Twitch, that's where we're close to 50 followers. Man, I'm being called out for it. I'm getting called out for it hard. I felt the harshness in that friend. You said Twitter again. Friend. I still beat every Zelda game except for that one. There you go. Damn, so you're a big fan of the series, I would imagine there, Draconic. You need those streams shiny hunting streamers do where they have 5+ screens of the game. Yo, yeah. Like Nora in the future, great example of it, has like, I think 27, 28 different sort of setups. Depending on the game, too, because it's also a matter of like having the hardware for it. I think there is a way to kind of spoof like ROMs, and I think you're able to kind of like spoof instances of the ROM playing. I gotta be real though, that's not my wheelhouse. I like playing the game and getting the shiny legitimately. I don't want to like spoof or do anything that's like on the borderline of legitimate. Like what people like Nora in the future do, I have so much respect for. Like being able to acquire all the hardware, link all the hardware, and focus on that many screens at the same time to shiny hunt the way that they do is absolutely incredible. And if you don't know Nora in the future, they're probably one of the best shiny hunters out there. Absolutely go check them out. Never mind, not drawing Jiaochu. Cannot draw long sleeves. It could be tricky. Should I show you how Sally wears her long sleeves? Maybe later. I call lots of people. Oh, no, dragons. I was messing with the dragons. Don't worry. I was absolutely just memeing right there. Don't worry. I know you were. I said harshness as a joke. I totally was not being serious there. I have worn Airwalk shoes without socks one day, and my feet were in pain. I stopped getting them. You know what? That's probably a good way to stop. There are probably a good reason to stop. You know, it's like, doctor, it hurts when I do this. Have you tried not doing that? No. Well, don't do that. Oh. Well, thanks, Doc. I feel better. Good. I'm glad we're on the same page, Dragons. Just want to make sure. I know. Oh, Sally is the fashion icon of art, dude. She like literally. Sally is the next Banksy. You just have no idea. She doesn't realize it yet. Dude, I need this Gardevoir to be blue. Like, I need air, dude. It's crazy. Better shoes now, and they are comfortable. Love that. You can't put I mean, I guess you could technically put a price on quality footwear, but you can't put price on comfort. As somebody who, you can debate the merit of chiropractic care for what it's worth. But like, as somebody who's gone to see a chiropractor on and off for the better part of the last 10 or 12 years, like, you really cannot put a proper price on like maintaining your back, your spine, like the parts of your body that keep you upright. And like, shoes are a huge part of that, man. Have you ever played Oracle of Seasons or Ages? Nah, I haven't, unfortunately. I haven't played a lot of the only Legend of Zelda games that I have played are Ocarina of Time and a little bit of Majora's Mask. Ocarina of Time I love, though. I mean, at some point down the road, we'll do a little like playthrough series of that on stream as well. What's my favorite shoe to wear? Dude, I probably my little Cole Haan. I would say they slide on, but they do have laces. But I treat them like slide-ons. Little like Cole Haan casual shoes that I wear to and from work. And then, like, nice little casual parties or whatnot. I'm very big on versatility. If I'm able to wear something in multiple settings, I'm more likely to buy that off the shelf. You know what I mean? But I'm not the kind of person that's gonna like buy something as like I have to plan my outfit around that one thing. You know what I mean? And I'm not judging anybody who does. If anybody who has the patience to do so, I mean, more power to you. You know what I mean? What about you, Dragonic? What's your favorite shoe? Had an idea for drawing and ended up making into a Barnyard comic book character. Nice. Ended up being a cool design and a depressing backstory like Darth Vader. Ah, yes. Anakin and the Youngling Slayer 9000. A tragic tale. Thought you were going to say My Little Pony. when was I going to say that? My little brony, my little brony. Majora Mask, I beat that game and I got everything, even all the masks and bottles and heart pieces. I raged so many times. Part of why I stopped playing Majora's Mask was because, yeah, I ended up getting more mad at that game than I would have liked. Honestly, it's funny though. When I say my little, I forget what the context was, but I'll take your word for it, Kieran. I'll take your word for it. I definitely said my little somewhere. Yeah, no, it's Majora's Mask is a little difficult, and it can be a little creepy, yeah. I love wearing Puma shoes, but now I wear Levi's shoes. I, sadly enough, didn't even know Levi, like the jeans company, or is that a different Levi we're talking about here? I don't need that one. Andrew, I don't know if you know, I can't play Deep Docs or Deep Dire Docs because copyright, which is unfortunate. Have I ever worn boat shoes before? I have. I'm not a huge fan of boat shoes though. I have friends who swear by them though. I also have kind of flat feet, so it's like not the most comfortable shoe for me. If you know this, but YouTuber, but I know Vandy, yeah. I don't know Vandy personally, but like I know of Vandy, yeah. I've been in his chat a couple of times. I don't know if he would remember me or recognize me, but like, yeah, I know of Vandy. Awesome streamer. Him and Linz, as far as like content creation couples go, Vandy and Linz are my favorite content creation couple, and also both individually fantastic streamers. But what about him, Andrew? How many Levi's are there? I mean, there's Captain Levi of the Scouts. I mean, there's at least that in the jeans company, so there's got to be at least 2. By my count. You know? I don't know why. I just thought of like a Doofenshmirtz, like Captain Levi thing. Levi? A Captain Levi? I've never even tried a Doofenshmirtz voice before. I don't think that was that bad. If I had a nickel for every time that something like this happened, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's kind of weird that it's happened twice. Checking number 2, room 51, $1,245 with 27 out of 100 HP. Where's your med kit? I don't know, Blue. You'll have to let us know. Subjects encountered Pinky, good people, Divine. Areas encountered heavy containment, and the oxygen gardens. Very nice, very nice. Keep it going, Blue. You got this, gamer. I was just thinking if we, another raid on YouTube, we could possibly do Vandy. Possibly. If he's still streaming by the time we're done. I could do that. Backstory is so depressing that it got to the point where I said something like this to Davi. This type of thing is the reason I got coach permission to make the comic. Jesus, Forg. I can only imagine. I'm so ready for it, too. My art motivation just left me completely. Ah, yes, Kieran. Welcome to the world of ADHD. It's fun. It's a great club. Listen, welcome to the club. We've got jackets. There's punch and cookies in the back. And on today's agenda, I don't remember. Why are we here again? Dude, having ADHD is like walking into a Target. And it's like, I know I'm here for some reason. But suddenly I'm looking at the C spot where all the things that are $3 are. Why the hell was I here again? And that's how you walk out of Target with like $200 worth of shit. Guess you'll play some Genshin. Have fun with the Genshin, Karen. Nothing wrong with that. I worn boat shoes without socks once, and it was okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not the most. If they're your thing, I can understand it. I get it. They work with, certain styles. I don't know, man. They're just not comfortable to me. It's funny though, because like I have slippers that are styled like boat shoes, They're the most comfortable things I like outside of sneakers on my feet. It's stupid. Granted, they're like, you know, faux fur lined or whatever the little like material is, but they're so nice. Moving on, your goal for this endless run is room 500. Let's go, Blue. Let's go. Miles and miles to go till we rest, Blue. He's not experiencing ADHD. That's art block. It might have ADHD on top of that, though. That's fair. Yeah. Bro, there's punch. Where? I didn't know there was punch. That's what I'm saying, right? It's nice. It's in the back. You know, it's you know, it's like at the table when you walk in. You know. Not your thing. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Dragonic. Yeah, especially for someone who is about that Puma life. I can't imagine boat shoes being the thing. Oh, hell yeah. Sonic 3, dude. I'm trying to convince Melissa to watch Sonic 1 and 2 before we get to Sonic 3. Not really her thing, but honestly, like, yo, Sonic 1 and 2, so good movies. Such good movies. I wasn't expecting it to. Because it was, these days, I go into movies with kind of like one of a couple different lenses, and like, it's hard for me to like get excited about movies because I feel like these days the trailers just give you the entire plot and you're like, cool, I don't need to see this till it comes out on cable or streaming, because what actually comes out on cable anymore, you old man, is 2024. Anyway, I'm saying it to myself here for the record. I can't wait for it to come out on VHS. But yeah, so like I went into Sonic 1 with like zero expectations. That shit was so good. Sonic 2, I had slightly higher expectations, but like it still did not let down. So I'm really excited for Sonic 3. And I think the problem is now I'm excited for Sonic 3, and I have a bad feeling it's going to let down. I'm hoping that it carries the mantle of the saga though. Would you like a weird fact about me? When someone tells me something to do, I will immediately forget it 10 seconds later. You just got the memory of a goldfish there, Andrew. Goldfish got a 10-second memory. Good for you, man. I bet a lot doesn't really bother you in life. Looking for treasure chests in the DLC? Nice. Looking for treasure. Buried treasure. When art block hits, it usually hits like a semi-truck. Yeah. I can imagine that. I'm not going to deign to understand it fully, but I can understand to a degree. And yeah, it is also important to separate and identify, you know, ADHD and art block, because, you know, don't want to minimize one or the other, and also want to at least be fair and acknowledge. You know, it's important for our mental health to at least acknowledge or be able to identify and acknowledge what we're going through. You know, I wasn't expecting to get into this, but now as an example, like I can remember when I was younger, like I used to suffer from insane anxiety attacks. Like I would wake up in the middle of the night and like go to the not even like go to the bathroom, but just like sit in the bathroom and like scream until I could get to sleep. Like it was bad. But I wasn't able to identify back then what the feeling was, I gotta change the song. It's too much for right now. It's causing me anxiety. But like I wasn't able to identify what it was. I just had this feeling that at some point I was able to kind of like years into it, like think to myself, like, I don't know, it's just like this feeling of like impending doom. And then like by the time I got to college, I started to understand a little bit more of like anxiety, and maybe like junior in high school, but like I started to understand like that feeling of impending doom was just like a lot of shit that was outside of my control. And just being able to identify it as anxiety gave me such a relief in my perspective. Nowadays, it's like a much more commonplace thing. I think we're all a little bit more apt at identifying anxiety and understanding it. But, you know, when you're young, you don't really know that kind of stuff. So, I mean, you know, and that's why I'm saying it's important to be able to identify and separate, you know, one versus the other, just for the sake of, you know, your own inner peace. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, guys. Like I said, there's cookies and punch in the back. Be sure to grab my album on the way out. You're old. I trust me. I'm right there with you, Dragonic. Goldfish can remember up to 80. I'm sorry, to 83. I'm reading the 83 out of Dragonic's name. Goldfish can remember up to 3 months. Then Ted Lasso lied to me. Some malarkey, man. I was told goldfish have a memory of 10 minutes. Got you, Dragonic. Hey, do me. Suddenly the 83 makes a little bit of sense. Do me a favor though. Just trying to keep personal information out of chat for everybody's sake. Good to know, though. The inspiration for the cool, depressing character's design was a customized Lego minifigure. Ooh, okay. I actually just saw, was it like yesterday on TikTok, maybe the day before, the latest Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar is includes like the little mini kit figurine. Cookie? There's cookies too? Dude, yeah, cookies and punch, man. You're missing out. All the good stuff's back there. That's sad, Dragonic. Coming from New York and getting raised basically in snowy winters, like I miss my winters where I'm at now, you know? But hey, that's what traveling's for, right? And looking at pictures of Buffalo when the Bills play. I forgot what is this one. Is this the SSN? This is the SSN. Rain and lightning and hurricanes. Yes. Rain and lightning and hurricanes. Oh my! Dragons, if you had to choose... Actually, chat. Actually, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this all for chat. Chat. I just lost my right ear. What's going on? That's weird. What's your favorite cookie? We got cookies and punch on the table in the back. What's your favorite cookie? There we go. Now my ear's back. Hail and tornadoes and water spouts. Oh my! What are you in Sutopolis City? What a Kyogre and Groudon raising hell? Chocolate chip classique. Classique. The correct answer was Snickerdoodle, by the way. No. Browned butter chocolate. Andrew's just straight up like cookie. Cookie is my favorite cookie. Peanut butter cookies. Ooh, okay, Kieran. I gotta say, browned butter chocolate. I don't think I've ever had that before. I want that so badly now that you said that. Like, damn, dude. It's a quality item right there. I'd like to see snow in person, not get stuck in it. Yeah, that could be an issue. Cookie is my favorite flavor of cookie. Hell yes. It's my man right there. Huzzah, a man of quality. Sugar cookies are good. That's what I'm talking about. Nice snickerdoodle, you know, a little brown sugar. Oh. I had a coworker the other day bring in homemade cookies with like a little like maple, like a light maple frosting on it. Oh, so goddamn good. I was not expecting anything out of it too. I will ship one to your house. Don't test me. I have to like. I'm gonna have to look this up. Hang on. What's a brown butter chocolate cookie? Browned butter. Like first result. Let's go. Oh my god. Babe, we need to make brown butter chocolate chip cookies. she's playing Fortnite with friends. I don't know if she heard me. We'll talk later. I'm funny. Thank you, Dragonic. I try. I do generally try. You're too kind. Guys are so cool. So sweet. Thank you. Can't go bad with a chocolate chip cookie. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. You can definitely miss on a chocolate chip cookie. But more often than not, you're not. More often than not, you are absolutely knocking that shit out of the park. Chocolate chip cookies slap. Just had a very awkward interaction with someone in Genshin. Go on, Kieran. Who we going after? What about Oreos? I got opinions on Oreos, Andrew. I'll tell you in a second. Matthias, though, welcome on in. How are we doing today? Shiny Rayquaza with the Ferocious mark tomorrow. Hell yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we get Shiny Gardevoir tonight so we can do some Rayquaza raids tomorrow. What about Oreos? What about Oreos? So, all right. I got a bone to pick with Oreos, and here's a weird thing, though, because, like, if you were to ask me what my favorite, like, milkshake or ice cream flavor is, without a doubt, I would tell you cookies and cream. I don't like Oreos, though. The problem for me with Oreos is that, I don't know, man. I definitely am more conscious these days of the kind of food that I'm putting in and the kind of, like, ingredients that go into that food. So, like, I've made a very active push in my life to cut out, like, all the the food dyes and colorings, like the yellow 5, red 40, whatever the hell those all are. Oreos. Oreos are lard. And really, what turned me off from Oreos entirely, honestly, was a few years back, I had the Peeps Easter Oreos. Highlighter pink left me. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to be gross about it. I'm just going to let you know. Highlighter pink left my body. I was out after that. Oh, I got him hooked. One of us. One of us. Looks amazing. I'm definitely, we're going to try that out here ourselves. Two of us. Love that. Even better, Matthias. You seen a video on YouTube of a truck stuck in sand and gets free only to get stuck? Dude, that's like, have you ever seen the video of the sheep that gets freed out of a little, like, I don't know, like a roadside ditch, only to, like, hop around again and just go straight back in, headfirst into the ditch? Like, that's exactly what I just pictured there. Homemade melted chocolate chip. Oh, the chocolate double chocolate? Yes. Did I finally get Shiny Alpha Gardevoir? MJ, man, if I did, we would not be here. So close, yet so far. Let me mark that encounter off. Also, they've joined... Let's see, what's this? They joined my world in co-op, and, like, I've never used co-op, and they had all the cool 5 stars, while I just had my 4 stars, and they wanted to find a rock or something, and I didn't know what to say. Interesting. Sounds like you're being baited. Be careful there. Not yet. No Shiny Alpha Gardevoir yet, yeah. Hey, Goat, you're am I really one follower away? Right for Twitch? You damn right I am. I'm at 49. If I got anybody out there watching who has yet to hit that follow button on Twitch, please do me a favor. You could be the 50th follower. You could be the linchpin that helps me get into the affiliate program. You could be the one. All you have to do is hit that big purple button that says follow. Triple chocolate chip cookie. Oh. What am I planning to name them? What, the Shiny Alpha Gardevoir? We might name it Sally. I mean, I also have been naming the Pokemon from the Wheel Shiny Hunt series. I've been naming them something that's in theme with the type that I caught them as. So if I could find a way to combine Fairy and Sally in some regard, maybe just call her Tinkerbell, you know? Tinker Sal. Sally Bell. Oh my God, it could be Sally Bell. There we go. That's the winner right there. Her name is Sally Bell Goatley. Sally Bell Goat. Sally Bell Gaming. Check number 3 from Room 75. $1,710. Still on 27 HP. Blue, how are you doing this? Subject encountered Candlebearer, Tripwire, Candle Brute, and Trench Bleeder. Goat, have you gotten on Blue Sky yet? Dude, I am bad at that. No, I have not. Again, with a good reminder, I gotta actually write this down. Give me a second here, Forky. There we go. Cool. So shall it be written. So shall it be done. Turn Sally into a fairy. Fally. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling the Sally Bell vibes. Because it's like Tinkerbell, but with Sally instead. And I like that. I'm biased, though. That's just me. All right, where are we at here? That's 60, that's 70, 80, 90, that's 500, that is 510, that is 520. We are coming up on 524 right now. Reset 524, which, if I'm not mistaken, we're actually now past half odds. Because 512 was half odds. I would really like to get... What is with my fucking hair right now? Oh my God. This one little, like, strand, this one colic. It's just messing with me. There we go. I would really like to get this thing way before odds. If we actually go over odds for this, man, ooh, boy. Something will have gone horribly, horribly wrong. Have I boosted all Gardevoir odds? So what I do have is a perfected Dex entry for Gardevoir. I do not have the Shiny Charm, though. So odds for this shiny hunt are 1 in 1,024. So I've got 500 resets until I'm at odds. Welcome back, Dragonic Emperor of Twilight. I'm going to have to figure out how to differentiate Dragonic on YouTube and Dragonic on Twitch, because I've got 2 Dragonics now. Which is a good problem to have. Alright. 525! Damn it. Come on. Gardevoir, you're killing the vibe. You're scaring the hose, Gardevoir. Come on. I mean, what are we doing here? Hey, lady, you're scaring the children! Getting the shiny charm in this game is a grind. Honestly, it's the worst. I would say, granted, this is my second playthrough of this game, second save file, so I had to save over my old shiny charm file. I've gotten more shinies this time than in my past file, but I've also spent more time dedicating shiny hunts in this file than the last one. The hardest part, if I remember accurately, the hardest part about grinding for the shiny charm is the space-time distortion Pokemon. Specifically Cranidos and Shieldon, and I've already got completed dex entries for those. So I think I'm just missing out on like Spiritomb, a legendary or two, and maybe a couple others here and there, but like I'm not far off from the dex from a completed dex or a shiny charm, you know. You like dragons? Said with the same energy of I like turtles. Blue, don't be jinxing yourself like that, Blue. Come on, have more faith than that, gamer. You calling 615, Matthias? I'm gonna hold you to that. Quote from Yakko. Oh my God, you're tickling the millennial part of my brain. Hello, nurse. Shalfa Octillery was 961. Oof. Ooh, that's so close to odds. I really, that's too close to odds for my liking. That's way too close to odds for my own liking. Shout out to Animaniacs, by the way. If you know, you know. Oh, so I was thinking about this before too, and this is another one of those. What you take here? What you take here, chat? We were talking about French toast being from France before, which I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just talking out of my ass again. What is your preferred breakfast food? Pancakes, waffles, French toast. Go. Or other. Let me know what the other is. Found 2 shiny Spiritombs in a row with research level 3. You are. I'm sorry. Were you trying to make me jealous? Was that the goal here, Matthias? Were you trying to make me mad? Matthias, wait, you trying to make me mad? You trying to make me sad? You trying to make me sad now? What's Matthias? Hey, congratulations, gamer. That's a hell of a find. Shiny Spiritomb, I think, honestly, is my favorite shiny too. So I mean, that just speaks to my soul. Ed, and Eddie was amazing. My favorite character from Ed, and Eddie is Rolf. One of the absolute one of the most based, goated characters of all time. Normal toast. With an option of on a table of pancakes, waffles, and French toast. My man goes normal toast. Are you at least buttering it? Is it rye? Is it wheat? White? What are we? Kieran, you gotta help me out here. You gotta paint this picture. We're Animani, totally insane. Animaniacs. Those are the facts. Oh God, dude. The Saturday morning cartoons were not the same without Animaniacs, dude. Rolled eggs. Quality right there. Pancakes. What's your favorite kind of pancake there, Andrew? Pancakes. Same goes for you, Dragonic. Bagels. Yo, Kieran, we can talk about bagels all day. You're talking to the New Yorker in my blood right now. We got the best bagel shop down the street from my parents' house. Oh. Egg bagel all day on lock. Pinky in the Brain is a G. Yo, Pinky in the Brain is hilarious. Nerf. Make my breakfast every day, so I better like my own food. I would imagine, dragons, yeah. Courage the Cowardly Dog is another goated show from back then. Return the slab. White bread with butter. That's it, man. Gotta add a little flavor to that breakfast there, Karen. What are you having with that bread and butter? Ren and Stimpy, Ren and Stimpy was not made for kids. Ren and Stimpy is a coded show. Certainly not for children. There's no way. I watched that show when I was like 6. There's no way in hell I should ever have been watching Ren and Stimpy as a child. Not a shot. Happy Happy Joy Joy goes hard, though. What's my offer for the slab? Not being damned? I don't know. That's a great question. What was the reward for returning the slab in that show? Not going to hell? Not being banished to the Shadow Realm like Maximilian Pegasus? I don't know. Earthang bagel with cream cheese? That's what I'm talking about. Water and bread with butter. Damn, Kieran. Okay. All right. Not a breakfast fan? Not a breakfast fan, are you, Kieran? Again, we listen. We don't judge. I'm just curious. I've gone from being a huge proponent of breakfast, like only even like 6 years ago, to somehow I find myself not eating until about 11 o'clock or so. And then I write it off as intermittent fasting. But I'm really not doing any intermittent fasting. I'm just not eating. And then I eat everything I shouldn't. By the way, I'm just saying, for the sake of, like, you talk about, like, a diner breakfast. We are making a ham, egg, and cheese omelet. Rolled eggs, as we said. With some nice crispy potats, whether they be hash browns or home fries. Crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. Toast on the side, rye bread, butter on. That's what I'm talking about right there. Usually don't have breakfast in the morning. Understood. Actually, I will say, like, these days, I feel like my breakfast has become more like yogurt than anything. Yogurt and, like, granola. So, like, I get that. I don't know. I feel like I feel like a lot of us, as we get older, just end up skipping breakfast now. I don't know. Or, like, skipping lunch or skipping a meal during the day. I don't know what that says, though. Chocolate chip pancakes hit different. Yo, chocolate chip pancakes slap. My favorite pancake, though, honestly, and it's gluttonous of me, it is the most, like, aggressively American thing I think I eat ever. Birthday cake pancakes. Like putting, like, sprinkles in a pancake batter and, like, with a little cake batter in the pancake mix, too. I fuck them up. Oh, my God. Average food enjoyer? That's Giga Chad level awesome. Base right there. Making you hungry? Dude, I'm making myself hungry. Wait, I haven't eaten dinner yet. I just realized that. I have not had dinner yet. Food would not be a bad idea. What am I at here? Hang on. So that's for 60, 70, 80, 90, 500's right there. 10, 20, 36. So we're at 537 coming up here. Hey, y'all, do me a favor again over on YouTube. If you haven't done it already, please hit that like button down below. It takes a moment of your time, but it is the most goated thing that you can do for free, and it helps the goat here in the chair outstandingly much. If it is your first time joining us over on YouTube, what's up? How you doing? Welcome on in. Thank you for finding the Barnyard, and I hope you have a wonderful time. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below. It like the like button takes a moment of your time, but it is the second greatest thing that you could do for free. Dinner ready on stove. Go retrieve. I'm mid-match. That is good information to know. I can do this. But while I'm doing that, let me also vamp and say that if you're over on Twitch and you're hanging out for the first time, please hit that follow button as well. I am one follower away from 50, and I'm so unbelievably excited for that fact. And oh man, it just makes me so happy. But thank you all again for your love and support. It is certainly very, very appreciated by the Goatly Goat right here. Eats the stove. Right? Yeah, see, that's what happens. Like, when I'm left to direction, like, Melissa has to be very specific. Like, did you want me to eat what's on the stove or eat the stove? Because now I'm confused, and I am dumb boy. It was amazing, though. You ate the whole... Ooh. I'm going to devour the shit out of that. I'm so excited. It's like a steak and stout pie that we got from Trader Joe's. Andrew, I'll answer for her in case she doesn't get to it, but Andrew asks how you're doing. She's playing Fortnite right now with friends, so she's probably locked in, trying not to get absolutely messed up, getting 90s cranked on her and all that fun stuff, you know? Which is terrible phrasing again. You know what I mean. She's trying to get W. She's got to focus. She's got to lock in. Or she's probably fishing. Let's be real here. She's probably fishing. She's probably fishing. What did you miss? No, Andrew was asking how you doing. How did I know? Because I know you. She's fishing. Hang on. I got to see this. Give me 2 seconds, folks. Stoves are really yummy? Well, let's go find out. She is fishing, chat. She is fishing. I knew it. I knew it. 0 lies were told or detected. Oh, man. When you know the love of your life. I just bashed my face on my microphone. Nice. Stoves are really yummy. Listen, I gotta say, if you ain't eating industrial metal, you're missing out, man. I like eating uranium. It's got a tang to it. That's actually, fun fact, if you remember the old orange drink mix, tang, that was the secret ingredient, was uranium. Isotope 235. Who'd thought? Who would have known? You know? It's had that nice radioactive orange color to it. You never... Suddenly 2 and 2 makes 4. Who knows? Who knows? Who knew? Who knows? Words. Words. Gardevoir! Hang on a second. I know what we need here. I know what it is. Can I eat stove, please? I'm joking. I mean, you're more than welcome to do it, however you'd like. You know, you just. See, on me, on the other hand, I'm just gonna go it up real quick and see if we can get a shiny now with that shiny carp cap on. Oh, you already ate the stove, Matthias? Come on, man. You should have shared. This is a community, man. Selfish of you to eat the stove all by yourself. God. There's 4 ranges. You ate all 4 of them? Good God, Matthias. All right, guys. Reset number. I don't even know. It's not shiny, though, and that's upsetting to me. Onward and shineward. I realized I got up to go see if she was actually fishing. I could easily have gotten up to go get my dinner as well. Priorities, you know? This is Cynthia, right? Yeah, okay. It was just such a lo-fi mix. I couldn't think of it in the right context. Same with fluorine. Ooh, fluorine rather. Spicy. It's the spice of life. Listen, guys, when you have fish, make sure that you get the mercury sauce on the side. It's actually what the MSG stands for. It's mercury sauce greatly. Yeah, make sure you get. Don't do that. Come on, Gardevoir. 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 44. Shine some more. This bitch. Come on, Gardevoir. You're killing me right now. I want it too much. That's the problem. I know what it is. I know the problem is that I want it too much. See, that's the worst thing about shiny hunting is like, you know what you want. You know how to get there. You know what you have to do. It shows up when you least expect it. It shows up when suddenly you don't want it. Like, I've had so many shiny hunts, like casual shiny hunts, where it's just been like, all right, I'm gonna check this X amount of times. All right, whatever, I'm gonna do this. All right, whatever. And like by the end of it, I'm like, you know what, man? I just can't do this anymore. Screw it. I'm out. I'm like one more check and then I'm done. And then it's the last check I get the shiny. I'm like, you know. Oh, so I just had to be furious and frustrated and cooked after 3 hours of hunting for you, and it's finally on my last check you're there? You son of a bitch. Gardevoir can summon black holes. So the shiny's hiding in the black holes, what we're saying here. Is that what we're getting at? Can I live in the in the proper universe within the multiverse that gets me the shiny Gardevoir? Bye-bye, Orange Head. Orange Head? You're talking about the Carp Cap? Brother, this is killing me right now. Well, in lighter news, shiny hunting wise, I will say that in Pokemon Go the other day, I woke up and the very first Pokemon I encountered was a Pinsir. That was shiny, which is awesome because shiny Pinsir rocks, and that's one I've been looking to get for a good long while in Pogo. So I was very happy when that happened. Yo, also the craziest thing happened in Pogo the other day. I'm still obviously working on getting a lot of my Pokedex registered. So this one caught me off guard like crazy when I saw it. I got a wild Azelf, but it was a 3-star Azelf. I'm like, wow, when do you get a wild legendary that's actually good? It was dope, dude. We all found Forg, I was thinking about that line of logic in the back of my head. I'm very proud of you for actually pointing that out. Like, I'm very proud of you for pointing that out. We do technically, yes, all find the shiny on the last check. Yes. It's like when you're looking for your keys around the apartment. It's like, oh, they're in the last place I looked. No shit. That was actually the last place that you looked, because then you found them. See? See? It's Urple. Urple. Check in number 4, room 100, Blue. You got some health finally. You got 2,045 bucks, 72 HP out of 100. Subject encounter Pandemonium. There you go. You knew it. And you got away from him. Let's go. Blitz, Bottom Feeder, Searchlight, Wall Dweller, and in the areas encountered was the Drow. It is Drencher. Good for you, man. Passing Pandemonium. Only peeing your pants a little bit. No big deal. It's all right. Champions do it every now and then. If peeing your pants is cool, consider me Miles Davis. Genshin and Honkai Star Rail are boring right now. Oh, Kieran, it's okay. What kind of dragon should I draw? Ooh, I was really hoping the shiny was going to pop up there. But yeah, because then you could draw a shiny dragon. Oh! I don't know, chat. What kind of dragon should Dragons on the Bomb draw? What are you thinking, chat? Let's get some ideas out there. Onward, go beyond. Go beyond. Plus 100. You're a Pokemon NPC. Your life is a Matthias. NPCs are real people too. How could you? Wait. Yeah, they are. Just because they're not playable doesn't mean they're not real people. A plain dragon. Yo, Kieran, that's one of the best uses of that emoji I think I've seen in a while, too. It's like, hey, yo, that's crazy behavior. What? Excuse me. Catching strays out here. Don't you wait. No. Kieran is a playable character in Masters, right? In Masters EX? Am I wrong on that? I don't play Masters EX. I just know that Kieran is in the game. Or not Kieran. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of N. I am thinking of N. Kieran is from Paldea. That makes more sense. Or Kitakami, technically. Yes, I don't think Kieran is in actually Masters EX. Matthias is actually just hitting Kieran with the, hey, this is all simulation theory. I don't need to think like that, man. Just hit him with the, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Like dragon category, like Drake, Lindworm, Worm. Got you. I'd say with a worm. I was thinking worm before. Go for it. Not what I had in mind, but I'll try. Kieran is not out in Masters EX yet. I got you. Got you. And okay, and N was the one I was thinking of. I don't know why in my mind I combined N and Kieran. Didn't you used to have N at the end of your name, actually, Kieran? Is that why I was thinking about it? Kieran, Sunny, N? Is that why I put 2 and 2 together there? Or am I just completely thinking out of, like, the Shadow Realm at this point. Brother, I need this shiny so badly. We should do Pokemon Unite. I've never really been a big like that style of game. Like if they made Pokemon in a style like Overwatch or Marvel Rivals, I would be the first in line for that. But I've never been like huge on the Unite, like League of Legends, Dota type of style of game. I mean, I guess it's just the problem of being top down. I don't know why. I prefer like third person, first person. Oh no, the yawns are back. Oh god. Attack of the Yawns! Revenge of the Yawns! Oh, I missed a big message there. Dragons. Draw an earth dragon that hides in swamps, and it is an ambush predator, so it keeps its cave-like mouth open for... Ooh, yo, that's a fire concept, Forg. And it's more beautiful than Volo. That's what I thought you had in it. Okay, that makes sense. I feel validated right there. I mean, they both have trauma. They do both have trauma. Let's be fair about that. Let's just put it on the table as it is. Children of trauma. But then again, aren't we all? Ooh. I swear to you, chat. I shouldn't swear. I'm sorry. That's mean to me. I take that back. I promise you, chat. The moment this Gardevoir pops up and shines, the pop off is going to be legendary. I gotta actually make sure my back is in a good spot so that I can actually jump and pop. N is the best Pokemon character. You have made a great mistake mentioning N. Oh no, what have I done? You gonna fall asleep on stream again now that you're yawning? Yo, you call me out. Nah. I don't know. I think what it was is that I wasn't so actively engaged in the Terrapagos raid, and I'm more like actively doing something for the shiny hunt for the soft resets. But yeah, man, falling asleep on stream, that was an experience. That's good. Not a wall dweller, Blue. It's not endless if you lose. Blue. Hey, GG gamer. 110, not bad. Not a bad run. Not a bad run. What's next for you, Blue Brush? The brush that is blue. Oh, just like the Gardevoir, that's not blue. Alright, let's see. 500, 10, 20, 30, 45, 50. So we're coming up on reset 568 right now, folks. 568. I don't know what to do with this microphone. It's just the worst. I am so excited to upgrade my mic at some point soon, because I just want to get a different headset that doesn't have this stupid thing hanging on. Actually, hang on a second. Oh, I can take it off. It's a 1/4-inch input. That's huge. Let's go, chat. W, chat. Oh, God, Gardevoir. You missed? I'm 3 feet in front of you. How did you miss? How did you miss twice? What? Insane. Absolutely insane, chat. Yo, this is a whole new world. A whole new world. A new fantastic way to hear. And it's going to be the only thing I talk about for like the next 20 minutes. Love that. Strap in, chat. Get ready for your end chat. Goat's catching Bidoofs now? I mean, listen, I didn't know that we were switching to catch God at the moment now, you know? It's enough pressure today. I'll be back to Lockless and Speedrun tomorrow. Looking forward to that, Blue. Or will I find Bidoof? Who knows? Just wanted to spice things up and ended up being more bored on Endless. Oh, Blue. You should get back to Pokerogue then. Switch it up a little bit, you know? You should draw N, Kieran. There you go. See? Inspiration, thy name be N. Literally. Thy name be letter. Alright. 560. Here it comes. Cool depressing character that I drew off a whim that turned into a character can only speak quotes he heard from his victims. That's sinister. I like that. I was gonna say, maybe, do you speak only in like fluid movie quotes? Because like, then I could be the villain, or this depressing character. Yo, you want to? I was just reminded of this earlier because I was watching Game of Thrones with Melissa, and somebody mentioned a character had sad eyes, and it just reminded me, like, you want to hear the most out of pocket shit I've ever heard on a dating app? Obviously, this is way before I met Melissa. I had somebody tell me I had sad Kurt Cobain eyes, and I was like, equal parts, like, shocked and impressed. I was like, that's such a way of describing it. It's poetic, in a sense, right? I don't think I'd do any more if I did that. I'm just saying, you know. Already drawn N like 5 times. I'll draw something else, but think about N in the process. Why don't you draw N as a dragon? You draw N as Kyurem. Kyurem, you know? Oh my god, Kyurem plus N equals Kieran. Oh, gosh, Pokemath. Endless is quite monotonous. Without the shop or ridge, it gets boring. Okay, not that, yeah. See, honestly, to be fair, that's actually kind of why I haven't done an endless run on Poke Rogue yet. Carmine's so dumb, she would make mine a car. I see what you did there. Yeah, to play on words. Back from dinner? Nice, Dragonic. What was you at for dinner there? Tempted to talk about how much I hate Carmine, but I have to talk about N. Kieran feeling themselves being pulled in 2 directions. Like, it's like that meme with the 2 buttons and the guy sweating like, I don't know what. Praise N. Hate on Carmine. I don't know. The N Dragon. Yo, the N Dragon. That's good. Who needs an End Dragon when you've got the N Dragon? N Dragon. Stop it. We're making great names here. Dragon. All right, Gardevoir. This is the moment, chat. I'm going to need all your good vibes. All of the energy, all of the spirit you could possibly muster for this. This is the one. This reset right here, this is the one. 564. Means we don't have to hunt for Gardevoir. No more. Means we don't have to hunt for Gardevoir. No more. Brother! My brother in Arceus. What are we doing here? Chicken tenders with french fries and garlic bread. Yo, you making me jelly and hungry at the same time. Love that, Dragonic Emperor. Chicken tendies are a way of life. Kieran, let me give you another topic to worry about. Also funny timing to bring this up. I started playing Honkai Star Rail last week. A 10 out of 10 would recommend if you like turn-based combat. There you go, Blue. Got another follower in the Honkai Star Rail world there, Kieran. The Energy. Ooh, I love it. Good vibes. Good vibes. Gardevoir, by not shining, you are insulting the son of a shepherd right now. Be gone, stale and piece of white bread. Now you got me thinking about Rolf quotes. Yo, Rolf is legitimately the most go-to character at Ed, Ed, and Eddie, which is, by the way, one of the best shows from my childhood. Ed, Ed, and Eddie was so funny. I don't think there was a single episode of Ed, Ed, and Eddie that I did not laugh. And frankly, that franchise is not, or that show is not talked about enough. Ah, the Honkai Star Rail. N is much better, I think. Ooh, there you go. Tough competition there. Tough competition. Honkai Star Rail, N, Carmine. What will Kieran talk about next? Find out next week on Goatly Goat Z. Here comes the Shiny Gardevoir. Right now we are gonna get it because I really want to stop hunting this thing, and it would be nice if it shined. Now please, it is just still friggin' green. That's success. Our Real Monsters was good. I'm not gonna put it in the same category as Ed and Eddie, but Our Real Monsters was good. I think the problem for Our Real Monsters for me was that it lived in the shadow of Angry Beavers. Angry Beavers was, and the problem was because they sat in the same hour. If like as far as Saturday morning cartoons go, Angry Beavers and Our Real Monsters were in the same like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock hour. I forget which one. So like one always kind of was outshone by the other, and it was just always. I can't think of the name now. Angry Beavers. Yo, you know what was a banger though on Saturday mornings was Kablam. Kablam was awesome. I changed back to my regular picture. It's a dragon. A dragon. Dragon these... Never mind. We don't need to go there. Great cartoon. Fantastic cartoon. Hey Arnold. Another great cartoon. Hey Arnold was great because it taught like solid life lessons. See, I honestly think like the best TV shows that when we were kids were like the ones that presented as kids shows, but also were able to teach you life lessons. Like Rugrats was one of the best for that. Like as a great example, and like I don't know, maybe it's like a matter of also like not necessarily like teaching lessons, but also like exposing people to like different cultures and different perspectives too. Because like I can remember in Hey Arnold, there's a plot point where Mr. Wynn is talking about how he had to like give up his daughter, and like he's trying to find her as an adult, and I'm like, and because he had to like immigrate out of Vietnam, I think it was Vietnam, to get to America and avoid the war, and I was like, that's a heavy topic to think about as a kid, because it's like you're a kid and you're like, what's the Vietnam War? What's a refugee? What do you mean he couldn't bring his daughter with him? You know, it's awesome when you think about the fact that like you're getting taught a good lesson while you're watching a show and just getting in like entertainment out of it. I love it. Invader Zim was another good one like that too, because like Invader Zim, like Zim had a lot of character development, like to actually go through his whole arc. Started off like wanting to kill everybody, then he was, I think if I remember correctly, I fell off on Invader Zim admittedly, but like he grew, he like stopped wanting to like take over the planet. And is better than all the other characters in Pokemon. I don't know, he's just the best. I talked about him so much. My friend has memorized how to draw. Yo. Your friend knows how dedicated you are to N, that your friend can draw N. That's impressive. That is impressive. It's a dragon called Shinryu. Okay. See, it's hard for me to see the profile photos. They're a little small on my screen, but it's good to know that at least. I will now know that Shinryu is your PFP there, Dragonic. Say, Kieran, could you rate my current HSR team? I have Trailblazer, Destruction. I'm going to leave that all to you then, guys. Blue and Kieran. Totally not more topic sabotage. I'm just... No, not at all. Not at all. Please shine. Let us be blue right now. Never mind. Coming up on 573 here, folks. Definitely into the music tonight. I'm like really digging the vibes. Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Goated show. Goated show. Had to like dig deep for that one there, but that was a good show. A Super Bowl. Oh, okay. I never played the Final Fantasy series, so that's definitely... that was a little over my head on that one, Dragonic, but either way, I respect it. We listen, we don't judge, we don't gatekeep. We enjoy what we enjoy. I think I broke Kieran. You've given Kieran too many topics to think about and talk about at the same time. Kieran, like, you just lobotomized Kieran through chat, Blue. You proud of yourself? I would say in total it would be the size of 2 big cows. But, like, how big is a big cow? What, we talking about Jersey cows? We talking heifers? We talking longhorns? What are you talking about for? We talking a pygmy cow? Little teacup cow, like a teacup pig? Dude, this Gardevoir thing. Why did I decide to do this again as my fairy type? Why did I do this to myself? It'd be nice to get a static Shalfa. Admittedly, it would be nice. 404, Kieran not found. Nah, that might have just had to step away for a second. It's all good. $5.75. Time for Gardevoir to shine. Dude, I want the streamer moment so badly. The problem is I'm forcing the streamer moment. I can't force the streamer moment. I just need to let it happen, you know? Rocco's Modern Life was hilarious. Rocco's Modern Life was very funny. I think the problem for me, like, Rocco's Modern Life and Doug were my earliest childhood. And so I don't think I was able to appreciate them as much as if I was just a little bit older for that. Like, around the time of, like, Rocco's and Doug, like, my favorite was probably Rugrats. And that's what I was trying to say before. So I didn't get out to this point before. So, like, I grew up in a multicultural household. I celebrated both Hanukkah and Christmas. And I'm natively from an area that has a very high Jewish population. So, like, I had a lot of people in my life that grew up knowing Hanukkah, celebrating Hanukkah, whatever the case may be. As I got older and I moved away from that area and I started meeting more people who I probably was one of the first Jews they met in their life, it's so funny to me how many of them have referenced the episode of Rugrats that goes over the story of Hanukkah and the Maccabees. And I was like, thank you, Rugrats, for educating people who otherwise would have no frame of reference for that. And I love it. I think it's awesome. Like, so, you know, going back to, like, just kid shows teaching you life lessons, you know? And Pokemon, another great example of that, but Pokemon's also a traumatic way of teaching. I think N broke my brain, right? You got into N and it was just like a factory reset, you know? Going to go old school with this. Ever seen Thundercats? That's a little before my time. I have seen Thundercats, but not in the same way that, like, I could sit there and tell you I've seen Rocco's Modern Life. I've seen Doug, you know? I can remember, though, when I was young and, like, visiting my grandparents' place or, like, being even home from school sick, like, Captain Planet, all the Hanna-Barbera cartoons, like Flintstones, Jetsons, and then, yeah, even, like, Thundercats. Like, what did they call the Hanna-Barbera cartoon hour? Or, like, cartoons hours? Like, Tom and Jerry, even, too. Dude, Tom and Jerry's a classic. I'm trying to think. They used to have, I forget what they called it, but, like, Hanna-Barbera had, like, a name, like Funimation or something like that for their cartoons. But, like, there was that, and then eventually there was, like, Toonami on Cartoon Network. It was, like, similar style, different vibes, though, you know? Now I remember why I stopped talking about N. Factory reset. I don't remember Voltron. I know the name Voltron. I know the cultural memes of Voltron. I've never seen Voltron in my entire life. I've never seen Voltron, not once. I've literally even seen toys for them, and I can't even imagine, like, it was years ago too. Like, I've never saw the show. Never even. I don't even know where you would find it now. Smurfs was good. Smurfs. I feel like Smurfs was a little suggestive, and like and looking on the spectrum of educational to suggestive, I think there is a fine line where it's like there's a difference between a kids show that's meant to teach kids something, like teach a lesson, and then there's kids shows that are actually disguised as adult shows with as cartoons. And I think the Smurfs kind of borderlined on that a little bit. Game Freak be like, let's teach kids about climate change, but how? From a distance. Remember that one coral Pokemon from Yo, but Cursula is such a great example of how, like, a traumatic lesson. Although in the same generation, they give you Cursula, they give you Galarian Weezing, which is an air purifier. Make it make sense. But again, I mean, even a good example of it, they evolved to purify the air because humans got it so damn toxic, and Weezing's got it so damn toxic, you know? It's scary accurate. Scooby-Doo was up. Oh, I love Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? What's the next line? Wait a minute. We've got some work to do now. I had to tickle the folds of my brain for a second to figure those words out. Best kid show is My Little Pony, and you can't change my mind. That's probably not even what we're talking about, but my brain is broken right now. You went from Kieran to N to Carmine. I forget what else to My Little Pony now. Listen, My Little Pony or Teletubbies, all right? You can't go wrong. 60, 70, 80. We are in the 580. We are coming up on 583 here, guys. I think we're going to go to reset 600 tonight, and then we'll pick it back up tomorrow night. Best kid show is my... Oh, I've read that already. Like, it's so interesting to me too, because like I'm in the age group now where like I'm starting to like have family and friends who have kids, and they're starting to watch kid shows and all that, and it's just the quality is so different these days. It's like, I mean, there have been studies done on this too, where like Coco Melon is designed to essentially be like cocaine for your young child's brain. It's not good. Any parents with young kids out there who happen to be listening or watching somehow, do not show your kids Coco Melon. That is, you're gonna absolutely fry their brains and turn them into iPad kids. Your bestie's obsessed with Teletubbies? Yo, Teletubbies is goated, man. I never watched Teletubbies, but I mean, like, exactly, great music, dude. It's just like memes, dude. It's absolute memes. Scrappy-Doo is mid. Mid is being too kind to Scrappy-Doo. Yu-Gi-Oh was goated. Now, all right, let's get into this, Dragonic Emperor, because your boy is going through and watching Yu-Gi-Oh again from the beginning, and I am having such an amazing time with it. Yu-Gi-Oh is one of my favorite shows, and I forgot how much I enjoyed that show. Keep in mind, I actually was a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh player when I was in middle school. I went to tournaments. I ran shit until one day my bully decided to throw my cards out without me realizing it out of my locker, and that kind of killed my passion. But it's all right, because a couple years later, in Little League, I hit a walk-off home run off of him, and he was embarrassed as shit. It was fun. It was a really good time. We call that just desserts. We call that karma, bitches. But anyway, so Yu-Gi-Oh, though, man, Yu-Gi-Oh, the card game for Yu-Gi-Oh is so much more intricate than they ever explain it on the show. The show gets away. All right, check this out. Pokemon. We're all Pokemon fans. We all seen the show. We know it. How much BS does Ash get away with? Think about it, chew on it, think of what your favorite moment of Ash's BS is, and multiply that by about 10,000 times in Yu-Gi-Oh! They get away with so much non-actual mechanics bullshit in that show. Like, they'll have monsters wipe out the entire other side of the field, and also all the remaining life points, when in reality, the card would have been like, actually, you need to sacrifice this monster in order to play the other monster that you just played so that you can make that attack, but you also have to wait a turn to make that attack, and if you do that attack, it's just going to take out this one monster. It's not going to take all of them out, and it's not going to take out the life points, too. It's like that. Let's get over that real quick. But it's like, they'll have things where, I'm trying to think what it was. Alright, I just watched the episode the other day with Joey fighting Rex Raptor, or dueling Rex Raptor. Does anyone remember how Joey wins that battle? I'll tell you in a second, so I mean, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert that Joey wins. But Joey wins the duel by using Time Wizard, which in itself, not too terrible. But by using Time Wizard to turn Red Eye's Black Dragon into stone, which somehow, don't get me wrong, I can understand taking out the Red Eyes, turning it to stone, knocking out the Red Eyes. I get that. How in the hell does that then also take out the remaining 500, 800 life points that Rex has? That does not make sense. Do I care? Let's back up now. Let's examine this. Do I care? Hell no, because it's still an outstanding show. It's entertaining as hell. Joey Wheeler is by far and away one of the best characters anime ever has to offer. He is ready to throw down at a moment's notice. It does not matter the odds. It does not matter the circumstance. Joey Wheeler is the best, the most S-tier ride or die anime has to offer. Right next to Mikasa. I gotta catch up on chat a little bit. Y'all went crazy. Digimon is so good. False. Get out. I'm kidding. I don't know. I'm telling too much of a Pokemon homer at that point, you know? Fanboy. How do we teach kids about how to fix climate change? Same guy from a distance. How about that one poison gas Pokemon from Gen 1, but invert what it does? Oh my god, Johnson, you're a genius! Pegasus was a good... Pegasus was a fantastic villain. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has outstanding villains. Pegasus, Bakura, Merrick, all phenomenal villains. Even, like, the side villains, too. Like, when they get to the labyrinth and they gotta fight, like, the labyrinth tank and everything, like, the characters that they have, like, the brothers or whatever, they're great. Kieran did change his PFP to Pinkie Pie. Look at that. Even the episode where Bakura, like that, the first episode we see Bakura really being evil, great episode. Also a ton of bullshit, but, I mean, great episode. I'm never not going to appreciate Yu-Gi-Oh! Though, despite the BS in that show. Because, again, it's just too entertaining, man. Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't say enough good things about Yu-Gi-Oh! Granted, I never watched the GX series. I didn't really go beyond, like, my generation of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I also, at the same time, like, having my card stolen kind of did take me out of the franchise a little bit. And it was around the same time that, like, they were finishing up, like, the Egyptian God story arc, and, like, that was, like, kind of the end of Yu-Gi-Oh! For me, at least, and then they went into GX and all the other stuff. Kaiba was so snobby, but Kaiba's also another great example of character growth and character, character arcs in anime. He's nowhere near Zuko. I mean, you can't hold a candle to the firebenders of Avatar: The Last Airbender, but no, Kaiba still got a pretty good arc. I like Kaiba. He starts off as such a hateful prick, though. Oh my god. Like, they do a great job of making you just be, like, looking at Kaiba and being like, man, nobody likes that guy. Screw you, Richie Rich. Oh, you're better than everybody because you can play a card game better than us? Like, could you imagine in real life if that was the case and somebody who plays Magic the Gathering, it's like #1 in the world of Magic the Gathering, come up to you and he's like, I'm better than you because I can play Magic the Gathering better than anyone in the world. It's like, you'd look at that person and be like, shut up, nerd. Kaiba boy. Yugi's grandpa, and that's okay. So I actually was going to mention this on Chat Monday Night, Dragonic. I am so appreciative that you mentioned this too. Yugi's grandpa is as wise, I'm not going to say wiser, is in the same category of wisdom as Uncle Iroh. And it got me thinking, like, what are some other, like, anime grandpa, uncle, like, wizened old characters of anime that just, like, you could put what they say on a t-shirt, you know? Like, Iroh and Yugi's grandpa are in that category. I'm trying to think, like, other ones in anime. Only seen the first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! and I already saw bullcrap. So, it's funny because the first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually is probably the one that has the most legitimate mechanic in the game. Like, the Exodia mechanic, by far the most broken thing in all of card games. But, like, that's also, like, one of the most legitimate ways that they actually showcase a mechanic from the cards in the show. Kind of crazy that the legitimacy kind of goes downhill from there. The Darts saga was cool. I'm trying to think. Remind me, Darts. I don't think I haven't gotten to that part in rewatching it, and I'm not remembering it now. Where am I at here? It's 550, 60, 70, 80, 90. We are coming up on 595, guys. Again, we're going to go to 600 resets here for the night before we pick it back up tomorrow. You want to know my extent of Yu-Gi-Oh! Knowledge? You have to believe in the heart of the cards. And I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck. Dude, that is the way that meme ends, Blue, is one of my favorite internet videos of all time. Like that's not what it does. That is what it do, Yugi. So stupid, but so funny. That is what it do, Yugi. Seal of Orichalcos. Ooh. That's tickling a fold in my brain. I can't remember why, though. Seal of Orichalcos. Is that from the Labyrinth episode? Or Labyrinth arc? As I'm thinking of arcs, too, I'm even getting excited just to think about, like, watching Clone Wars again. Oh. Yo. So, for my Star Wars fans out there, y'all know that Dave Filoni is getting getting his own movie, live-action movie. The showrunner behind Clone Wars, Rebels, Book of Boba Fett, Mandalorian, Grogu, Ahsoka, all that. Probably the golden boy of the Star Wars franchise right now, is getting his own live-action movie, which is like the culmination of all of those arcs, and Grand Admiral Thrawn being the big bad. I'm trying to remember now why I brought this up. Oh, yeah. So I saw that in that movie that Dave Filoni is directing, that they casted the role of Jabba the Hutt's son. And I forget who the actor is, but they casted like a pretty boy to be a Hutt. It's like, that's a hell of a choice. Did they know what a Hutt looks like? It's a giant worm. It's kind of weird. Interesting choice. Interesting. If I can remember who it was, that'd be tremendous. Blackluster Soldier was Blackluster Soldier is that dude, though. That's from the Dart Saga. I'm not sure. I don't remember the Dart Saga like that, then. Why does Yugi's voice change suddenly when in the fight with Kaiba? See, that's a great question, Forg. They answer that question later in the series. I don't want to give you that answer. Just in case you do go back to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it's worth it. But you have to ask yourself, you're right, why does this Yugi look a little different and sound a little different? Interesting. Oh, interesting. Curiosity abounds. Hey, Blue, you take care of yourself. Have a wonderful evening. We will see you tomorrow when you're back at it with a little bit more of that pressure run there. Noah and the Big Five. That was insane. You're definitely talking outside my wheelhouse, Dragonic. I have to. I'm going to get through the rest of the first series, and because Battle City, as I'm thinking about it too, I forget if Battle City was before or after the Egyptian God cards. But I remember like Duke Devlin and the Dice Monsters, the Egyptian God card arc, Battle City a little bit. I think Battle City bled into the Egyptian God card arc. I think because Merrick is from Battle City. Yeah, that's what that is. Okay. Know the answer, but I'm not telling. Sweet. I know, seriously. Like I don't want to tell the answer either. Like I just, it's like for the sake of not ruining the show, you know. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, Fork. It's kind of like, I would argue it's a relatively major plot point, actually, for the sake of the greater show. All right, folks, let me just do my math here. It's 550, 60, 70, 80, 90. This is reset number 600, folks. Out of odds of 1 out of 1,024. Wish me luck, chat. I'm going to need all your shiny luck right here, right now. With Star Fox 64 rocking in the background. Let's see it. Let's see that Gardevoir shine. Let me see some blue with red eyes. So close. So close, yet so far away. All right, chat. Well, that's going to be how we call things for the evening. But before we get on out of here, let me just quickly do this and bring it on into this view here and say thank you all so much for making tonight an outstanding stream. A little surprise Wednesday stream. Nothing wrong with that. I appreciate each and every one of you hanging out with me, spending the time here, taking the time out of your week on a, non-typical sort of stream night. That being said, we are going to be back tomorrow night at our normally scheduled time, 7 p.m. Eastern time, right here on YouTube and on Twitch. Not Twitter. Got you this time. Doing more of the Alpha Gardevoir hunt. Trying to get that, hopefully getting it before, hopefully just getting it in general. But y'all take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful evening. I was going to say wonderful week, but I will see you in about 24 hours. So y'all take care of yourselves. You go to stay safe, stay goated, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and do something good for your community. I'll see you in about 22 hours or so, y'all. Take care of yourselves. And also, real quick, before we get out of here, adios, goats. I'll see you mañana.